So, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my fellow friend and especially our lecturer, Sohairuni Fatih Ayub. My name is Muhammad Imran bin Ahmad. I'm from CSBM E1 and today I'm going to be presenting about how the airline encounter the increment of fuel prices in aviation after the pandemic. So, to start on, we need to know at first, why does the fuel prices increase? The price of the fuel this year started to increase after the Russians started to invade the Ukraine. But why does this related to a fuel price increment? So, as we all know that Russia is the largest natural gas supplier and exporter. But then, as Joe Biden, which is the United States of America's president, banning the import from Russia, therefore, the scarcity principle theory can be applied here as the high increase in fuel prices and the banning of the import from the Russia will cause to a high demand of the natural gas such as crude oil, petroleum, etc., but low in supply. So as this problem started, so what is the airline initiative in order to at least take less a loss than the profit? So the first one is the capacity discipline. Second is the VIP membership, and and the third one is the logistic relation. So the first one is the capacity discipline. What is the capacity discipline? The capacity discipline is the practice of decreasing the number of seats available on a weaker route often, but not always to increase them on more profitable flight. And the result of this practice is only focusing more to get a full seated flight compared to not full. So some of the seat may be converted into a higher class rather than economy class in order to ensure that the aircraft is full. For example, when converting economy seat to first class, around 3 economy seat can be converted into 1 first class seat, and at the end, the flight will be more occupied and maximized. And by that, the company can make as much money as more as the prices of the first class ticket price itself is more expensive than 3 of the economic seating. So for the second point, which is the VIP and membership, even though this program has been done already before the COVID-19, but this is one of the way of how aircraft or airline making sure to gain profit from rich businessmen that frequently uses air transport. So they offer the membership, which they need to pay more rather than the normal passenger. But at the same time, the membership owner can getting a lot of benefit such as bed to sleep, unlimited premium food, and a lot more. Even you have a place to shower before you take your next flight to the next location. And for frequent flyer, which someone who can get a special benefit for flying frequently on a particular company's airline. So for example, I take AirAsia. AirAsia already introduced us to AirAsia point, which can be collected by the amount spent, not by the distance travel like offered by other company, but the Asia point can be used, for example, when you go on a vacation and you want to stay at a hotel, going on travel such as activities, you can use the Asia point to get a discount on the total price of the vacation. So for the last point of how the airline company making money as they want to encounter from the increment of the fuel prices is from the logistic of the air freight itself. The logistic didn't affect in a bad way, such as the COVID does to the commercial aircraft, where passenger cannot go travel because due to COVID-19 situation. But as for the logistic, they got not so much problem as the commercial aircraft done. So as we can clearly see, even in Malaysia itself, majority of the Malaysian prefer to buy things online, mostly from outside of the Malaysia, of course. Why? Because it is much lower price compared to the local vendor. Even though the things that they want to buy is the same thing as they found online, but it is much more cheaper. So here's how the airline could make such more money, as the item will be delivered from the China, for example, and coming to Malaysia by using the air transport. And the graph there showing also the increase of online shopper. You can see from 2011 to 2019, there's also the increment. But then the spike began around in years 2020, where the COVID-19 locks down at our home for our safety measurement taken by each country. So yeah, I think that's all for me. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time. So